What is up, everybody? This is the current and longest reigning WWE pay-per-view champion, the one you all came to see, the hot commodity and see. And we are giving you our NXT recap from March 21st, 2023. We're a couple of days away from NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver. I'm excited for that. So let's just talk about this week's episode of NXT. A lot went down. Pretty Deadly come out to open the show, and as you know, Pretty Deadly are the hosts of NXT TakeOver Stand Deliver, and they basically trash Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker. The current NXT champion is Braun Breaker. Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams come out, and Trick challenges Pretty Deadly to a tag match tonight on behalf of Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes, and basically, Deadly attacks Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. But Braun Breaker makes a save, and he tells Carmelo Hayes that he is going to keep protecting him. He's safe until Stand and Deliver. So we're going to get a tag match later on between those two teams. We're going to have Tiffany Stratton defeating Indy Hartwell in a pretty decent match. Indy hits a spine buster. Tiffany lands a leaping moonsault and gets a 3-count victory. So Tiffany goes on to that special ladder match at TakeOver Stand and Deliver. Next, we see the Creed brothers are playing pool against Gallus, and then they challenge them to a game of darts. And then Tony D'Angelo comes over, and it looks like we're going to set up for a triple threat match at Stand and Deliver. Wesley comes out, and he is the current NXT North American champion, and he promises that he wants to give everybody an opportunity. Dragon Lee comes out, and Dragon Lee says that he wants to be a part of the open challenge at Stand and Deliver. So Wesley agrees to that. JD McDonough comes out, and he says that he's going to destroy the Dragunov tonight and then move on to NXT Stand and Deliver. And then we saw our next match, Dragunov taking on JD McDonough, and that was another great match. These two probably match of the night. Both these men brawl. They fight to the outside. Wesley hits a dive. There's no winner here. It's a no contest. But basically, it's just a show off to all four of these men as we get ready for Stand and Deliver. We then have Johnny Gargano take out Javier Renal, who comes out dressed up as Gargano, and Gargano basically agrees to make this match against Grayson Waller at TakeOver Stand Deliver, an unsanctioned match. And Waller agrees that he will sign the contract next week, but Gargano must be banned from the building. We then get our next match, Lyra Valkyira defeating Ivy Nile, and she'll be moving on to a special ladder match at TakeOver Stand and Deliver. We get the special Chase U and Schism debate, and we also find out that Chase U will take on Schism. The winning team will have control of Chase University. That match will take place at TakeOver Stand and Deliver as well. That'll be the first time we can see The Rock's daughter, Ava Raine, compete in the ring. Excited about that. And then our main event, we saw Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes defeat the team of Pretty Deadly. Breaker and Carmelo Hayes both looking good. Trick Williams creating the cheat codes for Carmelo Hayes' title defense, title opportunity at TakeOver Stand Deliver. A quick recap based on this episode of NXT, a good show. Best match was Ilya Dragunov versus JD McDonough. Again, very quick recap. Just want to get this out there. And I will see you guys next week for our next NXT recap.